Hey, what's up, traders? The FFX Hunter here with weekly Forex forecast for the 8th November 2020. So the last week I actually didn't trade it too much because we had this US presidential elections, which actually turned it into the kind of circus, right? I mean, it's taking a long time until they count all these votes, and the President Trump already, put it into the court, and there will be, something like I don't know how this is gonna end up, but the Biden obviously probably won the elections, and now the Trumps will be doing these complaints. So it's hard to say what's gonna be a result. I actually didn't want to trade because I was waiting for the first impact of the result of the elections. Maybe something is kind of already absorbed because the Biden, he's actually for the stimulus, so he wants to print more money to support the economy after this coronavirus problems, which would mean the weak dollar, and everything looks on the charts like this could be the case. But another thing is that everyone expected that if he wins the elections that the dollar will be weak. We will look at it on the charts, and so my decision for the trading the USD pairs will be definitely, I will be using the lower risk than usually on the USD pairs. As well, I used this previous week for the automatizations of my signal service, so currently everyone can join by using the bot, where you simply pick up your membership period, which will fits you. I have offered 3 new more period. Actually, the price is rapidly dropped down as I promised, and everyone who is my member currently received 1 month free when we've been moving to the new channel, which is right now automated. 1 month free because I didn't trade last week, and I will not trade last 2 weeks on the December and the first week in the January, as the new year is coming actually in the almost 2 months. So yeah, this is the things. As well, we working hard with my team on the web application, and you will see I will use it in this video already. It's still all under the development, but already it's amazing. I must say my coder is doing really the best job. I'm very happy that I got him because he's saving a lot of time in my life, and you will see it will save a lot of time for you as well. Regarding the COT, there is actually not much seen. We can see that the bank has closed some positions on the Euro Aussie-Kiwi, but it was on the Tuesday. Look at the charts from the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the prices went up, and it could be the case, as I was saying, that they need to take a profit from the positions because they are on the extremes in their total volume. So they probably took the profit, so they made the leverage, and now maybe they're buying. We will see what's gonna be the case. So yeah, everything looks good. I will start to trade next week, the swing trading, of course, as usually. As well, I have my platform right now connected to the account, and so every trade I post go automatically as a signal to my signal service, which is amazing because it will fill the gap which could be made by making my decisions on my live account and the posts into the signal service. Sometimes happen that I close my trade and I'm not by the computer at the time, and I don't post it into the channel, so then it looks like I'm thinking, oh, I might leave the trade, it will answer, it will go there, but in the end it doesn't. It might not go or not. Anyway, what is important right now, that it's gonna be in the sync, so the signals will be same as my swing trading account, strategy. That's perfect, and it's another saving of my time, so more time for the development of the trading, because of course the trading is a journey and we still need to find how to make it easier for us, less stressful. Because why we started to trade? We started to trade because we want to be free in our lives. We want to have a time for our hobbies, families, and these things. So this is what I'm still working on it. And yeah, I think the current improvement and the development what we have done is amazing. All right, I have a couple new things which I'm not gonna speak about right now, because already I'm speaking almost 6 minutes. So let's go to the charts, my friend. All right. Okay, so let's start with the COT as usual. Currently we are looking to the dollar and we can see that not much positions was added. Most likely for the last 4 weeks we are seeing slight drop, right? With the shorts positions we are seeing some drop as well. Currently it's 50-50, right? It's very unclear for the dollar, but as said, we had this election and Biden is supporting the stimulus, so they want to print more dollars to support stimulus after the coronavirus crisis. If you look to the euro, we can see that the banks has reached this 266k longs. I'm talking about this for the long time, and let's look at this. So what they've been doing, they've been taking the profit, right, for in all the time in this distribution phase, or is it a reaccumulation? We will find out. Let's look what here. This is the shorts. What happened with the shorts? Actually nothing. Look, let's draw some simple example, right? So we know that the euro was moving higher, then it did some consolidations, then it make this high and make it low, and now we are seeing currently this week the candle is engulfing all the previous things. So basically when the price has came up in this period, they had these 266k longs, they dropped them to 208, but with this longs positions, with the short positions since the beginning of this until the end, nothing happened. We don't see the clues or any facts that they bringing or building the shorts, right? True is this has dropped, but still it's bullish and still having the 3 times bigger longs than shorts. So if I am the bank, what I would do is, of course, not that I would simply start to close the positions like this. I would want to have them closed somewhere on the top, right? So we will see this on the charts. Let's go to the next one. It's Aussie and Kiwi, both very similar, right? So still very bullish in here, slight bringing the long, slight closing around the 50-50, not clear. And same it's with Kiwi. Let me actually bring the both of them in here by choosing the Aussie-Kiwi, right? So here on the left side we can see the Kiwi, we can see bullish longs positions, slightly bearish shorts positions. Well, overall the bigger volume is traded on the Aussie. So if you're looking to the Aussie-Kiwi and it has reached nice institutional level, we will probably see the move higher in here. But against the dollar, both of them are very bullish. Next one interesting is CAD. So on the CAD, I mean interesting, nothing is happening in here, right? It's important currency, but and still have a slightly higher interest rates than the euro, franc, and the JPY, and actually than the dollar. But still, it's nothing much clear here. I think that the USD CAD could drop even lower with the weaker dollar, but the driver will be the weak dollar, not strong CAD. Here is the JPY on the right side, and we can see that the banks has added some longs positions and they closed the shorts, so the JPY getting stronger. right? Not very bullish, but stronger than it was. Let's look to the franc. Not much changes in here. We can see the banks are closing the longs positions. Shorts are still quite bullish, like 3 times more. So USD franc could be weaker and franc could be stronger than some of other currencies, right? Now let's check this thing. We want to see the charts as well. So here is a new button, the charts and retail positions. Basically, as said on the beginning of the video, we have developed this thing which is the complete system for the making the decisions. So look, I'm going now to click to the charts and it's opening for me here this new window, and I can click to the retail positions as well, so I can check the retail positions as well. So now I have this window here on the USD franc and we want to start with the euro. So let's pick up the euro in here, which will be, where is the euro in here? Cool. And now what I actually see on this amazing screen view, on this visualization. So basically we can see all the 4 time frames, or the 4 main time frames. There will be added as well the 3 months soon, because it's good for the swing trading. So what we have here, we have monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hours time frames, right? So this sequence of the time frames give us a good view for the decisions. What we have here on this, I will show it on this one, right? Of course we have a clear chart, right? So what we always need to know, high lows. So I can click these high lows, or I can push the button on my keyboard, the high, the H actually, like the high lows, right? And it will brings me the high lows which I'm seeing right now. The next thing what I want to see is the gaps, or in other words it's a liquidity voids, or the levels where the markets was moving sharply, and these levels are mostly filled up later, right? Next important thing is of course the institutional levels. In other words, it could be called as the order blocks or supply demand levels, right? So I'm bringing them back into the chart. So by having these set, my trading decisions now are very, very I don't want to say easier, but with the quick look to the charts, I know in the minute if I still want to do something on this market. If I don't see something and I have to think about how to bring some trade or this, I basically gonna skip it. Alright, anyway, so let's start first with the dollar index on the 4 time frames view, and this is what I have drawn on my trading view, but we have it in the other charts as well. And the problem is that the dollar index is a 3 months contract, so in the view for the out charts it's not good yet, but we are working on it, and I will bring the indexes for the dollar, euro, CAD, for actually all the majors, and you will see it's gonna be amazing. What does it say? So here on the monthly we have the important level reached, and if we think in the terms that we trade from the level to the level, we have still room to the drop. Same is actually on the weekly, right? One level removed, price retraced, and it's dropping. And on the daily and the 4 hours it's showing the same thing. So we have all time frames in the downtrend mode. So what I'm actually waiting for is if the price retrace on the 4 hours time frame, I will be looking for the entry. And this entry I will not be doing on the dollar index, but on the euro Aussie-Kiwi, which I will show you later. And in this video I will as well show you how I came into this decision based on using this my visualization, right? Okay, so what we have here on the monthly on the euro, we can see that the price has reached this level from where it bounced, and we have the room into the weekly. So the demand is in control, right? And here is on the weekly what is happening. The price is actually reacting and stopping for quite some on this gap and on this high, right? Then it was consolidating, and on the daily we can see what happened here. So we had this uptrend, right? Then it broke it and it violated this low. But what happened then? Price moved higher, retraced back into this institutional level, price done, and we are moving up right now. What and where it would go, it's I think that we have a big chance that the price will visit these levels, because look what's gonna be in here. In here it will be a lot of stop losses. Those who entered short in here, they put stop loss above, and I think the price is going to visit this institutional level. I don't want to say for sure, but I think there is a high chance. So what I will be looking for, if the price retrace a bit, then I would be looking for this entry on these two levels, most probably. So how I know there will be the stop losses in here? Basically, let's go to look to the retail positions, which is another my tool, and let's bring the euro, right? So here is the positions for the euro, and this is updated daily. We have this indicator for the MT4, and there it's updated on the 15 minutes. This is the daily update. So what I'm seeing here is that since the 29th October, actually the shorts are growing, right? So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. For the last 7 trading days, the retail traders are actually shorting. So if you look on the daily, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I see exactly what they did. Here was the trend line, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the retail traders, they entered in this phase, and they basically shorting the break of this trend line, right? And if you enter short in here, where you put your stop loss? Above the market structure. So it's gonna be the zone, you know. And we as well know that the banks on the COT are bullish, so most likely this would be visited, right? And as said, on the euro, it would be looking something like this for me in my pre-plan. So right, so if the price, let's bring it 4 hours, so if the price will retrace slightly lower into this into institutional level, I could take like 138 pips profit if it will works in here. Of course, as saying, I'm repeating it, this is my pre-plan. That's why you see these clocks here. That's an alarm. I will be waiting if the price comes down here, and then on the lower time frames, even lower than this 4 hours is right now, I will be doing my decisions, right? So this is the way how I work. It does not mean that I will blindly tonight, after the market will open, I will put the buy limit and wait what's gonna happen. That doesn't work like this, right? I have my pre-plan, and I'm thinking, as said, I'm thinking these stop losses in here of those who entered at the break of this trend line, they will be taken out, right? Or even more breakout traders entered in here. And it was as well the stop hunt for the buyers. So if this phenomenon happened, I know that the banks has loaded the liquidity, and it's a big chance that we will see this and even this, right? Okay, this is for the euro. I don't want to overcomplicate it. Next one, which was quite interesting for me, was as well the Aussie. So let's bring the Aussie and think what we see here. We can see the price on the monthly has dropped down, and might on your charts, and you don't know where it dropped, right, when we see this spike. But look how amazing it is. It actually dropped into the level which my visualization, I didn't have it in that time, but it would have it in before the price dropped down. So it did not drop just somewhere, but into the level. So in here was, look what this level means. This is where the historical accumulation phase, from where we have seen all this move, right? And after the years we dropped back into it, so it's now moving up in here. And look at this, here is the break, here is the break, right? On the weekly as well we have violated many highs, so it's very bullish on the sorry, this is, yes, on the weekly and the monthly, very, very bullish, retracing into the important level. On the daily we had you know, the uptrend, and the price broke this trend line, but it still does not mean that we are in the downtrend yet, because look, here is something as an institutional level which is working right now, and the price is moving up. On the 4 hours time frames we are again in the uptrend, right? So the retracement and the continuation up would be what I will be looking for. So how would it looks like on the Aussie? Like this, right? So we have a stop hound, that means that the liquidity was loaded, violated highs, price dropped back into the institutional levels, and I have another one. Why I could have a stop loss somewhere around here? Because I think that the price should not be going down here. Why? Because they have already tested in here, they have already stop hunted, they should not visit these levels, right? But again, I have my clocks in here, that means that I have an alarm set here, and if the price drop down here, I would be looking on the lower time frames what is going on here. And of course I will want to trade on the London, or on the weekly, or the sorry, US session, where will be nice volatility, and it's like 200 pips potential, right? From the bigger perspective, the target could be even higher, because look at this, here would be as well the stop losses, right? Might you don't believe it, but when we've been trading in this phase and the price started to drop down here, I was actually saying they will come back for these stop losses, and they move it higher. That happened, and here was as well the case as well. Here we've been taking the long, and this still repeating. I mean, Aussie is still very, very bullish in my view. So the next one, which is interesting, is the Kiwi. By the way, on the US pairs, US dollar pairs, we should be trading with the smaller position right now, right? Because you know, still can come any violation due to this US election. So on the monthly we have the nice drop into this levels down here. This looks like let me bring the black one, it's better. So this looks like a trend break, right? The price moving higher. On the weekly as well, beautiful. We have this level here, retraced and reacted right now, and here is these beautiful highs, and here as well another one. So it even have a power, I think, to move all this way up. Of course I will not open the trade and will hold it, like, you know, for the 20 weeks. That's crazy. On the daily we have a reaction on this level and violating this level. So if the price drop a little bit lower, which would be here on the 4 hours, then I will be looking for the continuation up. Very easy decisions here. So this is how it could looks like. Let me bring it on the 4 hours. Yeah, so look at it. Let me change it to this one. So we have this, right? Maybe this one as well. This. Yep. A lot of stop losses will be here. I don't think the price might drop here, but if that happen, I will be interested to take a long in here. Maybe what can happen is that they violate the stop losses, then they drop it down, and then they continue higher, right? So on the Kiwi, I'm prepared to be taking the buy trade. Next one will be Aussie-Kiwi. This one is quite interesting, and what we see here. So on the monthly, let me, this as well, the plus and minus is working. So on the monthly Aussie-Kiwi, we can see that the price has reacted in this drop and is making higher highs, right? So on the monthly, we are seeing that the price is again making the high, right? So it's kind of still looks bullish. On the weekly, this is perfect because the price reacted in this institutional level, right? We have the reaction in here, and it's moving up, down, up, down. So currently, where the price should go next, it should go, I think, into this level, right? So on the daily, it would be this one, and on the 4 hours, this one. So we are seeing on the daily, the price has been in the has been in this downtrend, right? And now we are shifting up. So we are waiting for the retracement and the price move higher, right? Same is on the 4 hours, boom, retracement and up. And how does it look on this chart? Looks like this, right? So I'm simply waiting for the price to drop lower, and I will be taking a long trade like that. If that happens, this is what I'm looking for, and it's 184 pips with the 2.5 risk reward. Again, it's a pre-plan. Next one is a Frankie and I think was interesting as well. Frankie and okay, so what we have here, monthly, nothing very clear, right? Monthly is consolidating. This is a consolidation on the monthly. That is fine for us. What we see on the weekly, we are seeing there is already signs of the downtrends, right? So we have seen this trend line broken. We have low, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? And then it's reacting here on this daily, but yes, it's reacting on the daily, but look at this. Here we have this reaction on the weekly. And this reaction on this weekly, which caused this move down, has removed 1, 2, and now we are on this third one, right? So what most likely is going to happen is that the price will probably, it can continue here, down here on this weekly, or maybe down here. That's the question, but most likely it could be this one on the daily, right? At least. So 4 hours is now moving higher, which is good, because if we have a consolidation on the monthly, down on the weekly, down on the daily, and 4 hours is up, so we actually are waiting just for the break, right? But most likely we want to see the price visit the nice levels, right? So what I have prepared in my plan for the Frankian is this. I of course have analyzed the higher time frames, and here I'm waiting for the price to visit these levels, and it as well will be the top of the channel, and here I will be looking for this trade. Okay, the next one will be the Euro JPY. Euro JPY here. Okay, so this is a very big, very important thing that happened in here, right? So we can see on the monthly, which was in this downtrend, the price has retraced, and it retraced into the institutional level, from where we can see for the 2 months the price is dropping down, right? On the weekly we can see it's making a nice lower low, and it's expected to visit this level, right? On the daily, of course, it's already going boom, and we have this beautiful level in here which could be taken for used for the drop. So on the 4 hours we can see one level, second level, 3 levels. So here will be the stop losses, right, of those who probably shorted maybe here, or those who maybe will be short taking here. So what could happen in here is some false break, move up, and then down. So what I will be doing is this on the Euro JPY. Right, we can see it in here. So I will be waiting for the price to move higher and then down. So I'm bearish on the Euro JPY, but still waiting for the my levels to be hit. So okay. Next one is the NZD CAD. Looks as well very interesting. So this is the Kiwi CAD. And so what is going on here? Let me... Okay, so this is a Kiwi CAD, and here we have as well very similar thing. What I know, so we have this break of this downtrend, right? So let me draw it nicely with this one. So what we have here is this down, 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 right? And right now we broke it up, right? So we are moving higher as well. Of course, this is seen on the weekly, right? Boom, here is the break, and here look, if the price break the trend, it creates this institutional level which was tested here, then it moved higher, created new level, and it's tested again. So where we going now? We have two levels supporting that, while the uptrend on the monthly, right? So where we go? We go into the next level. It could be in here. So this could be nice uptrend still here. On the daily, we are seeing the price has reacted here on this level, moved up. Now it's consolidating, moving sideways. So what we're looking for? Drop into the level and continuation up. On the 4 hours, it's already, of course, moving higher right now. And I think that we might see the move lower, and then of course we need to see some proper you know, fake out before we will be continuing up. So what I will be waiting for on the NZD CAD is this. Actually, I want to see some false break of this uptrend, right? Short-term uptrend, some false break, and then I will be looking for this, because when this break here, people will, and it will break below these lows, people will be entering the shorts in here, and then the price can start to move up. All right, my friends, so this is the view of the trades which I'm looking for the next week.